They told me never to mix business with pleasure. But when my new boss looked at me like that, rules didn't stand a chance. I was hired for my skills, but I never expected to steal his heart or lose mine in the process. I never imagined a single interview would change my entire life. I had been hunting for a job for months, juggling rejection emails and sleepless nights. Then I met Daniel Hart, CEO of Hart & Co., the kind of man who looked like he belonged in glossy magazines instead of a fluorescent lit office. The interview was nothing like I expected. Instead of grilling me with questions, he listened. Really listened. When I spoke about my ambitions, his sharp eyes softened. When I left his office, I was certain I wouldn't get the job. The next morning, my phone buzzed. Congratulations. You're hired. My heart skipped. Was this real? A six-figure salary, my own office, and a boss I couldn't stop thinking about. But I told myself, it's just a job. Keep it professional. I didn't know how quickly that rule would be tested. From day one, Daniel was different. He wasn't the kind of CEO who barked orders. He challenged me, pushed me, trusted me. And somewhere between late-night strategy sessions and stolen glances over coffee, I started noticing things I shouldn't. The way his sleeves rolled up, revealing strong forearms. The way his voice lowered when he said my name. The way his eyes lingered, like he wanted to say more but didn't dare. One night we stayed late working on a proposal. The office was empty, city lights glowing through the glass walls. When I handed him the final draft, our fingers brushed. I laughed nervously. He didn't. You're more than I expected, he said, his gaze locking with mine. I swallowed hard. More than you expected professionally? His smile was slow, dangerous, in every way. I should have walked away. Instead, I stayed. The tension between us became unbearable. Every meeting, every elevator ride, every accidental touch, it all burned. Then came the charity gala. I wore a simple black dress, but the way he looked at me made me feel like the only woman in the room. After too many lingering glances and a single glass of wine, he offered me a ride home. The car ride was silent, electric. When we stopped outside my building, neither of us moved. This is a bad idea, I whispered. The best ones always are, he replied, and then he kissed me. Not the polite kind, but the kind that makes you forget who you are, where you are, and why you ever tried to resist. That night, the line between boss and employee blurred. And once it was crossed, there was no going back. The days after were chaos. We tried to act normal at work, but the chemistry was impossible to hide. Whispers started. A few sharp-eyed coworkers noticed the way his gaze followed me. Then HR found out. They gave me a choice, end it or leave the company. Daniel was ready to risk it all. Stay with me. Forget the job. But this job was everything I'd worked for, my independence, my future. Could I really give that up for a man? Or was love worth more than a paycheck? On my last day at Hart & Co., I packed my things with shaking hands. One chose myself, my career, my freedom. But as I walked out of the building, Daniel was waiting at the curb. No suit, no tie. Just him. If I can't be your boss, I'll just be your man, he said. And in that moment, I realized I didn't have to choose. Sometimes love doesn't ruin your life. Sometimes a little laughter, a little romance, a little bit of spice. You want more of those good vibes? You know what to do. Click the video on screen now to see more stories like this. Or better yet, binge all the feel-good rom-coms right here. Happy reading.